Hello, my name is Mathilde. I'm French and I'm passionate about fashion. Bienvenue dans mon podcast. Paris. Before it became a city, it became a system. Let me take you somewhere for just a second. Just imagine walking on the Seine early in the morning. The city is still waking up. Cafes are opening and delivering trucks are arriving at the luxury boutique. And inside the atelier, hundreds of hands are already working. This is not just a city. It's an ecosystem of creation, power, and influence. So, here is your question for today. What gives Paris its power in fashion? Is it creativity, history, or the business behind the beauty? Hold that thought, we will come back to it. Well, Paris did not become the capital of fashion by chance. Its dominance is deeply rooted in history. In the 17th century, under Louis XIV, France made a strategic decision to position fashion as a tool of political and economic power. At the time, clothing was not just style, it was a statement of authority. Fast forward to today, and that legacy is still visible. Paris remains the global reference point for luxury, where heritage brands are not just preserved, but they are actively managed as assets. Let's talk business. Paris is a home of some of the most powerful luxury groups in the world, like LVMH and Kering, and these conglomerates don't just sell product. They operate what we call a portfolio of brands, each brand having its own identity but benefiting from shared resources, global distribution, and strategic vision. Inside LVMH, for instance, you will find houses like Dior, Louis Vuitton, and many more, but each positioned in a very specific segment of the luxury market. Now, let's go deeper into something uniquely Parisian, haute couture. Legally protected and regulated by the Fédération de la Haute Couture et de la Mode, haute couture is not just about design, it's about rarity. To qualify, a house must produce made-to-measure garment, often involving thousands of hours of craftsmanship. But here is the key inside. Haute couture is not primarily profitable, it's a brand-building tool. It reinforces prestige, desirability, but ultimately supports the entire luxury ecosystem. Every season, Paris hosts one of the most influential events in the industry, Paris Fashion Week. Here, brands don't just present collections, they create narratives. And it's where creative directors define a vision, where buyers make decisions, but also where media shape global perception. This is what we call image making at scale. And in today's fashion industry, image is currency. But, well, Paris is not frozen in a time. It's constantly adapting. One of the biggest shifts today is sustainability, and consumers are no longer passive. They are informed, demanding transparency, ethical sources, and responsible production. This is pushing even the most established luxury houses to rethink their supply chain and materials. At the same time, digital transformation is refining how fashion operates. So, let's come back to our question. What gives Paris its power? It's not just creativity, it's not just history, and it's definitely not just fashion. It's a combination of institutional legacy, global luxury infrastructure, and the ability to control desirability at scale. And Paris does not just follow trends, it defines what is worth wanted. And that's what makes Paris so unique. It operates at the intersection of culture and capital, where creativity becomes a strategy. So, next time you think about Paris, don't just see a city but a system that shapes how the world perceives beauty, value, and identity. Next up, we're going somewhere very, very different. Until then, take care, stay curious, and stay stylish.